My top priority is the awareness, the education, and the assistance of the voters in my precinct. And so by that, I mean the awareness is obviously making them aware of when we have elections. That's the number one thing is we've got to get the vote out. So working hard on making sure they know when elections are happening. 2 is educating them on the elections. Who are the candidates or what are the issues that are going to be on the ballot? In particular, often it's who is the Collin County GOP endorsed, who is the state party, Republican Party endorsed, to make sure they're aware of those because that does carry weight and importance. And then obviously I also provide my own personal opinion because generally I am interacting with these candidates on a regular basis. And then 3rd is just assisting them in actually voting, which is where to vote, when to vote, early voting, election day, times, places, locations closest to them to go out and get the vote in. Block walking is the number one thing that I do to try to build relationships with the voters in my precinct. But I don't just knock, and if they're there, I walk away. I've built a methodology where I've got a handout that they're used to getting now from me. And so for every election, it's addressing what those key points are, what are some of the key races, and again, our candidates on there who are being endorsed by the party, and so forth. And again, I always try to give the snippet of where, when to vote, so they get out to vote. Well, I'm in my 8th year, going into my 9th year, I guess, as a precinct chair. And so I've been very, very engaged and active in the Collin County GOP as a member of the executive committee, which precinct chairs are. And so I'm candidly one of the more vocal members of the party with regard to the executive committee. I speak regularly. I'm very strong belief in what we should be doing and why we should be doing it. And I engage heavily and directly with the leadership of the party. I directly coordinate with candidates and talk and press them for hard questions. In fact, I've often led the vetting process within our candidate committee within the party when we're trying to determine which candidates should the party consider actually endorsing. And so I'm a big, big believer in doing our due diligence and making sure we're bringing the best candidates to the electorate.